Okay, so you wake up and you realize you wasted a whole year with a guy. So you've been dating a guy for 1 year, and he actually said, "Well, I'm not into serious relationships. I'm not into anything serious. All I want is basically just, dating around, staying with you, trying to, see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes." So if you date someone and it always happens like that, it's going to be very hard for you to create a stable relationship because you are living on the edge of waiting always that sometimes, somehow, this guy converts himself into a serious relationship and says, "Oh, you know what, baby, I think I love you." So this is not going to happen with a guy when you're dating and it's been over 6 months that you've been dating each other. Because what's going to happen is that after 6 months, that's the average length of time you want to wait that allows a guy to fall in love with you. And after those 6 months, you will start seeing men that they stall into this kind of relationship that it's just for pure, casual relationship. So it's kind of a semi-open relationship where you are only dating him, and he's probably dating other people. Maybe he's hanging out with other girls or whatever. And that's not gonna help you to feel good about your dating life because you will feel like you are clubbed to him and you love him and you don't know even if you have to tell him that you love him or not. So you want a stable relationship. You want a guy to tell you that he loves you. You want a guy to actually tell you that is really into you and wants to stay with you. I mean, that has to be your priority, right? So the priority is you date a guy, and that guy becomes, uh, really into you. He gets really into you. So he says, "You know what? I've been thinking about you, and I really think I want something serious from you. I don't want you to date other people. I want you to date other guys." So if that's not happening, and that's not happened for a whole year, or 12 months, or 6 months, or 7 months, the problem is on you, right? So the issue is going to be on you. It's not going to be on him because, as they say, if you trick me once, you're good. That's shame on you. Trick me twice, shame on you. Trick me 3 times, that's my fault, right? So you are accepting a guy. So you're accepting him. You're accepting him in your reality. You're accepting him in your daily life. You're accepting the fact that you can stay with this guy. You can stay in this relationship and you are accepting the fact that it's okay for him to not invest in you at all. So it's fine for you. And if that is fine for you, well, there's no reason for him to evolve the relationship. So there has to be a reason to say, well, maybe this woman or maybe, this relationship, I want it to be solid. I want it to be rocky solid or whatever. And because I'm afraid of losing her. So that means that during this whole year, he has never been afraid of losing you. And if he was afraid of losing you, you immediately reassured him about the fact that you're going to stay there and be there for the whole journey or whatever. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. So what does that mean? That means that he has to fear you. So you have to understand that after a whole year, why this has happened is because you have no strategies. You think just being yourself is going to be fine. Well, it's fucking not. It's not going to work being yourself because you are getting the results of what you've been doing for a whole year and you will keep getting the results again and again and again. It's going to be always the same results, always. So what's the point of trying to do or doing the same thing over and over again? You keep getting those results. Those results are going to be suck. I mean, are going to be sucky. They're not going to work. They're going to be always the same. You have to start thinking differently about your relationship. You have to start putting yourself on the first place. You have to start putting yourself on the pedestal. You have to start thinking about investments. So investments means that you have to start thinking about the fact that a guy has to invest in you constantly over time during the whole dating period because that's what's going to allow him to actually get into that sunk cost thing, right? So the more you spend time into something, the more you spend money into something or energy into something, the more you're going to be into it, the more you're going to be reluctant to thinking that maybe you don't want to do it, you don't want to stay with that or whatever. So say for example you've been investing $100 into something, you are more likely to give up on that uh, had you invested instead like 1,000 bucks, right? 1,000 bucks. So it's pretty obvious. You invested more, so you're going to be way more reluctant to give up on it. So you're not going to be wanting to give up on that. And that's how you keep a guy interested in you. That's how you keep him into you. So there has to be this kind of a switch of mindset, right? Where your mind has to be like, I am putting myself on the pedestal, and am I always thinking when I date that guy about investments. I always want to think about investments. It's not about giving like with no reason, no meaning. It's about trying to create an environment where that guy keeps investing in you constantly, over and over and over and over and over again. So he invests in you and he becomes, he doesn't even understand that. I mean, after a whole year, he's been investing in you. He finds out like he's like, oh shit, I'm into this girl. I don't want to break up with her. And second thing is, you've been wasting a whole year because there was no antagonist. There has to be other guys wanting you, dating you, courting you, and putting you into this kind of abundance mindset where you're thinking there's so many guys wanting to date me that I'm not gonna be into this guy that much unless he tries to convince me that he's the one. You want a man to try to convince you that he is the one, not vice versa. You don't want to be the woman that tries to convert a man and make him think that she is the one. He has to sell you on the fact that you are the one, right? So try to understand, try to put this mindset, this phrase, these sentences I'm telling you, these spells I'm giving you, like, all these things I'm throwing at you. Try to try to to work your day with this type of thinking. And you want to put this in the back of your mind constantly, even when you're dating a guy.